So I just wanted to show you, every day we leave for work and our bed is made. Every day we come home from work, all the blankets and the pillows are in a big pile on the bed. Somehow, I think I know who the culprit is. We call her the fluffer. She likes to fluff her blankets to comfort. So I seem to always film at night when the cicadas are at their loudest. Whoops. But I just wanted to show I'm working on a little bed here. This used to be all holly bushes that were really overgrown and pokey, and they grew really fast, and I was constantly trimming them. So I dug up a bunch of granite from our woods. This is all granite that the former homeowners told me when they dug the well, all these chunks of granite came up and the well diggers just tossed them into the woods. So I pulled up a bunch of that and used it for the border. And then along the back, I took the logs from the holly bushes as a border back there. And I know eventually they'll break down and I'll have to replace them. But I thought, recycle, reuse, reduce. Let's just use those old holly logs. So that's back there. And then I planted just a few things so far. A couple annuals, mostly perennials. That's what I prefer. What I wanted to show you is I have 2 honeysuckle vines, and these are actually native to North Carolina honeysuckle vines. I got them from a local greenhouse that grows native plants. So my intent is to have them grow up and cover some of the spindles on the porch rail there. There's one there, and then a little one over there. One's pink and one's yellow, if I remember correctly. So my intent is also to get a piece of lattice work and put it right there to cover up the boards on the back of the porch. But this was my project for today, and I think it's turning out to look pretty good so far. Abby here is trying to bring back wide collars. She somehow managed to get her head through a little strand of straw, and the big chunk of straw is stuck around her neck now. And it's cracking us all up. Well, I'll get that off of her in a few. Once I put them in bed. If I try and catch her while she's in the yard, forget it. She'll be gone. Here's another project we did today. This was a huge silver maple. And silver maples tend to be kind of brittle trees, so every time we had a storm or strong winds, we were losing branches. And it worried me because they were coming down over the cars and over the driveway. And then the other problem with the silver maple was it was shading my garden and causing some of my raised beds to not get enough sun. So a local kid that I found on Facebook named Austin and his dad came out and cut down the tree. They left us some of the wood. They took the bigger stuff for themselves to burn. And they hauled all the branches off into the woods. And I'm probably too far away to zoom in that far, but you can see some of them all piled up back there. So no more silver maple. So I put a birdhouse I got from my mom and one I got from my dad on the 2 pieces of the stump, because I asked them to leave it here so that I could use it for garden art. So right now I just plop those 2 birdhouses on, and I'll come up with other things to put on there and decorate it with. Alright, take 4, 3, not sure. Yahoo! There she goes. Alright, stop. We brought the Jeep up and put the bumper against a tree. That's finally what pulled it out.